Dear friends, very good afternoon. In the previous session, we discussed about linear array of isotropic point sources, and also we studied the pattern multiplication, an example for the pattern multiplication. In this session, I am going to discuss about introduction about the electric dipoles, short electric dipole. Then we'll be discussing about retardation effect and expression derivation for the retardation effect. Let's start with the electric dipole. You are already aware of the linear antenna, the antenna which consisting of various conductors. So if the linear antenna consisting of short number of conductors which are connected in series, so these short conductors are called as short dipole, or these short linear conductor often referred as short dipole. So it has the finite length. Even the electric dipole is very short in size. If the linear antenna which consisting of very short conductor means vanishingly short conductor, then such a dipole is called infinitely single dipole. In the figure you are observing short dipole antenna which consisting of the two collinear conductors which is separated by the small gap where the feeder element is present. So here in this diagram you are observing the transmission line is connecting the two collinear conductors. So in the figure B you are observing the equivalent diagram for the short dipole antenna. So which has where L is the length of the short dipole antenna, and uniform current I which is flowing along the length of the dipole. At the ends of the dipole you are observing two charges, one is positive charge, another is negative charge. Then the relationship between the current and the charge is given by I is equal to dq by dt, which you are observing in the last line, that is dq by dt is equal to I. That is the relationship between the current and the charge. And one more thing, so here the length of the conductor L, which is greater than diameter, or diameter of the short dipole is very much shorter than length of the conductors, and also the length is very much shorter than the wavelength. Radiation pattern of the short dipole. Dear students, the radiation pattern of the finite short dipole and infinitesimal dipole is similar to a half-wave dipole, nothing but lambda by 2 dipole antenna. If the dipole is vertical, then the radiation pattern will be circular. Such a radiation pattern is in the shape of the 8 pattern, figure number 8 pattern, and when viewed in the two-dimensional pattern. So look here, this is the radiation pattern of a short dipole antenna, which looks like the figure of 8, okay, figure of 8, and field strength you are observing in the side view, and also the top view of the short dipole also, which is observed in the figure B. Next, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the short dipole antenna? Advantages of the short dipole antenna. As I told you, the linear antenna which consisting of very small number of conductors, very short conductors, those short conductors often referred as the short dipole antenna. See, since the size of the short dipole is very small, the construction becomes very easier. Second one, efficiency of the power dissipation is higher in the short dipole antenna. Next, what are the disadvantages of the short dipole antenna? The short dipole antenna has high resistive losses. It has high power dissipation, and it has a low signal to noise ratio. It has low SNR. We call it as SNR stand for so low signal to noise ratio, and radiation also low in the short dipole, and it is not so efficient. These are the disadvantages of the short dipole antenna. Next, we have the applications of the short dipole. We are using this short dipole in the narrowband applications, and also for tuning purpose, we are using this short dipole antenna as for the tuner circuits. So after this, we have this next topic, retardation effect. So what is retardation effect? So look here, the effect of current is not felt instantaneously at the point P, but this effect is felt only after an interval which is equal to the time required for the disturbance to propagate over the distance r. Such effect is called as retardation effect. The next we have the retardation effect in the short electric dipole. So this is a derivation. So consider a short dipole of length L, which is shown in the figure, and consider the elementary, the distance that is Z, which are observing there, and P with a distant point, S1 and S2 with the distance from the ends of the dipole to the distant point, S1 with the distance from the charge plus Q to the distant point P, and this S2 with the distance between negative charge at at one end of the dipole to the distant point P, and R with the distance between the distant point and the dipole, and D with the diameter of the short dipole. As you know that D is very much lesser than, D is less than the length of the dipole, and L is less than the wavelength lambda. When the retardation effect is considered, instead of writing the current I is equal to I naught into exponential of j omega and t minus r by c, and which implies instantaneous the propagation of the current effect. See, I is equal to I naught into exponential of j omega t minus r by c is an retardation current, where retardation current c is the velocity of the propagation, and r is the distance between the dipole and the distant point, and then we have the component Az. So electric current as the vector potential of the electric current has only one component, which is nothing but A suffix Z. This component is given by I naught divided by 4 pi integration of I by S into dz. Call it as equation number 2. The retardation current, you call it as equation number 1, and then in this equation, Z is the distance to a point on the conductor, and I naught with the peak value of the current. If the distance from the dipole is very large compared to the length, that is r is too far greater than L, and wavelength is large compared to the length, that is lambda is too far greater than L, then put S is equal to R and neglect the phase difference of the field contribution from the different parts of the wire. Then the equation 2 can be modified. Equation 2 can be modified as Az is equal to nu naught into L into I naught exponential of j omega into t minus r by c divided by 4 pi r. Call it as equation number 3. Then retarded potential V of a charge distributed is given by V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon integration of rho by S into d rho d dou. Call it as equation number 4, where rho is the retarded charge density, and this retarded charge density is given by rho naught into exponential of j omega into t minus s by c, where d dou is the infinitesimal volume element, epsilon naught is the permittivity of the free space, which is equivalent to 8.854 in 10 power minus 12 farads per meter. So since the region, see, you are observing the dielectric pole has two ends, means the two charges are present over there. One is positive charge, another is negative charge. So S1 is the distance from the charge, positive charge to the distant point, and S2 with the distance from the negative charge to the distant point. So the retarded potential can be written as V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by S1 minus Q by S2. Call it as equation number 5. Dear students, as we know, charge is dq is equal to I into dt, and if integrating on both sides, you will get Q is equal to integration of I into dt. I is the retarded current, which is shown in the previous slides, I naught into exponential of j omega into t minus s by c into dt. Then take I naught as constant outside, I naught into integration of exponential of j omega into t minus s by c into dt, and this is equivalent to retarded current divided by j omega. So substituting this, so what we will get? We will get V is equal to I naught by 4 pi epsilon naught into j omega into exponential of j omega into t minus s by c divided by s1 minus exponential of j omega into t minus s by c divided by s2. Call it as equation number 6. So next, the final retarded potential equation becomes V is equal to I naught into L into cos theta exponential of j omega and t minus r by c divided by 4 pi epsilon naught c into 1 by r plus c divided by j omega r square, and this equation represents the scalar retarded potential due to the short dipole. Thank you.